Okay, continue on with our outlines of the books of the Bible. We come to the book of Ruth. Ruth is a very short book, it's only 4 chapters long. Chapter 1, we find out who some of the people involved are. There's a family, Naomi and her husband Elimelech, and their 2 sons, Mahlon and Chilon. And they lived in the city of Bethlehem. Now there became a famine in the land, famine in Bethlehem, and so the family decided to move to Moab. And it wasn't long after that, though, that Naomi's husband Elimelech dies, and her 2 sons take on Moabite wives. One is Ophrah, and the other one is Ruth. Then her 2 sons die. So the only ones left are Naomi and her 2 daughter-in-laws. Well, Naomi decides it's time to go back to her home in Bethlehem, and her 2 daughter-in-laws want to go with her. But she tells them, no, you go back to Moab and stay there. And Ophrah, she does. She goes back. But Ruth says, no, I'm going to go with you. Your people will be my people, and your God will be my God. And so Naomi says, okay, so those 2 go on back. But when they get there, they find out that they need a husband for Ruth. Now we see in chapter 2 about the kinsman redeemer. The Hebrews had a tradition that if a woman's husband died and she had no children, then the next of kin, or the closest one that was willing to, would marry her and have children to carry on the family. And this is where we see Boaz introduced. And with a little manipulating, a little meddling by Naomi, Ruth and Boaz get together in chapter 2. And in chapter 3 we see that Boaz will redeem Ruth. And we see in chapter 4, the last chapter, the marriage of Ruth. She actually does marry him, and they have children. And at the end of chapter 4, we see the descendants of Naomi and Boaz all the way down to King David. Okay, that concludes the book of Ruth. We'll outline on the book of Ruth. Next we'll take a look at the book of 1 Samuel. That'll be next time.